back, and we are playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Season 2 Reloaded has kicked off, and along with it has come a new map, or at least a remake of an old map, but new to the game. And today we're going to be playing on it, so trying it out with different weapon types and experiencing the new map in the way it plays in this game. I have played on the map Grind, not in this game, but back in Black Ops 4, it was a map there. I believe it's originally from Black Ops 2, but I didn't play Black Ops 2 multiplayer. But I did, like I said, I did play this in Black Ops 4. So I'm familiar with the map, but it's been a long time, so I don't expect to remember every nook and cranny, but I do remember it reasonably okay. It was never like a map I was insanely good at or anything. Like I didn't have like any like blowout moments where I like memorable, like where I slammed on it. Usually I do okay on it. So we'll see how it plays this time around in this game. Definitely keen on giving it a go. So let's go ahead. Well, before, as always with the playing on maps, we'll play with different weapons types per match. Assault rifle, I've got the Model L. SMG, we've got the KSV. Shotgun, the Marine SP. LMG, the GPMG. Marksman rifle, we've got the DM10. Sniper rifle, LW3A Frostline. Handgun, we will run around with the GS45. And melee weapon, I don't have any of the new melee weapons unlocked yet, so we'll run around with the cleaver. So yeah, that is the plan. Let's go ahead and jump on Grind Ooze. Just right off the bat, I'm wondering, is this the main version of Grind for the game? Like, it'll always be Grind Ooze? Because I know this particular version is themed around the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the TMT crossover that's happening with the game. With a lot of like the spray painted walls and all. If you've played Grind, there's a lot of walls that it's a skate park, right? So a lot of walls had spray paint and stuff like that. It's the spray painted walls are like replaced with like kind of TMT kind of like art, I guess, to push the crossover. So I'm wondering, is this the variant version? And after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover is over, we'll see the regular Grind be switched up? Or is this just the permanent variant for the game? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just a variant version of Grind, like the Ooze version, so it's promoting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then another time we'll see another variant of Grind, you know, promoting something else. Maybe Tony Hawk Pro Skater is a question mark, a teaser that might be Easter egged in this map somewhere. Right, already. I do have opinion on that. My opinion is I would have probably liked to see the regular Grind map first if this is just the variant version of it. And then when the turtle event kicked off, then I wouldn't have minded seeing the
established above. Enemy UAV inbound. Bravo zone secure. Losing B. Losing Bravo.
Enemy assault pack.
Enemy HARP operational above. Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
Second waypoint.
Losing Alpha. Hostile UAV established overhead. We have reports of an
Waypoint
infiltrator.
marked.
Watch your
Move.
back. Losing A.
Semtex incoming.
Losing Bravo.
Got you.
Losing A. Losing Dr. B. Bravo. Locked down.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
We're losing Alpha. Losing Bravo.
Semtex incoming. Target is hostile.
Losing B. Bravo locked. Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound. Securing B.
I really should have been able to hop over that, but I don't think it used to be like that.
Taking B.
But
Bravo is ours.
Tagged him.
Requesting recon above.
Oi, oi. Objective
Securing
capture
C.
underway.
Losing Bravo. Losing B.
Target ID. have visual.
Locking down
Initiating
Charlie.
objective control.
Dude, bullshit. This fucking game's connection. So dog shit. Yeah, I see. There was a packet bus when I was moving.
Moving.
Who even played? Dude. Fuck it, man. I've said it a million
Hold the line,
times.
Crimson. This
It's
is ours to
absolutely
lose.
fucking absurd that this game is like new map and all that, and we've got like 100 ping games only.
Second goals are green. Dispatching team to lock on devices.
Adler's lot are on the run.
Let me just check
Solid
audio.
job,
1 minute.
Crimson. Slightly.
Yeah, we're good.
5 enemies slotted.
Domination usually plays well. I'm curious about like the spawns in the other modes. This was like normal domination spawns, like you'd expect it from Grind, but like I said, in this game at least domination has more weighted spawns. If like other modes spawns are like dog shit, then it could ruin this map. We'll see that. But like from that game, it plays pretty similar to the original Grind that I played, Black Ops 4. Yeah, so I mean, if this Ooze is just a variant for the crossover, I'll probably prefer to see the main map Grind, the one that's the proper one for the game, to like during the Reloaded, and then they could have added the Ooze variant during the event. I'm also a little surprised that they added the turtle like limited time mode a week before the event's gone live. I'm interested in the like limited time mode, but I'm probably not gonna bother playing it until the like actual event kicks off, and then I'll give it a try. So yeah, just a little weird. Like, I didn't expect the event to kick off week 1. I expected the event to kick off next week. They usually do that, right? Like where the Reloaded update, you get all the new content and you're experiencing that. But having this map variant of the new map, that's really weird. Like, dude, just give me the new map and then you can do your variants when you're doing your like crossovers and all. Like I said, there is like I haven't seen people play the map, but I mean I know Grind, right? But apparently like in the skate shop there's a little date and it's teasing like something, and people are like speculating it's teasing like potentially like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater release. Either most likely a remake of like 3 and 4 or something like that, right? Is the like Roma. So like in that case, like I wouldn't be surprised if they do like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater variant of Grind also, right? At some point to promote that release. But still, I would have liked to see the regular Grind first as the new map in the game. I'm not saying like it needs to be the same spray paint as the previous like Grind or anything, but whatever like the normal version of it. Unless, like I said, unless this Ooze version is the normal version and this is like the permanent version for the game, which is fine. If that's the case, like, you know, we'll have a permanent TMT like ad on our thing, which isn't a bad thing. I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. So,
Domination.
I'm not buying any of the bundles, but I did like the Turtles when I was a kid.
Retaking the lead.
Oh,
Stay
it's
on
like
top.
172. It's just gotten even worse. Huh? Brilliant.
Enemy
Controlling
capture.
Bravo. Securing B.
Red clear. Gang going.
Taking
I'm just leaving. This connection's really fucking bad.
Hard. Secure the objective. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. We've taken control. Hostiles have the hard point.
TACOM! I need eyes overhead. TACOM, deploy counter-UAV.
Hard point identified. Come on, you're losing this fight. Hard point is active. Hard point locked down. Nice. We're pulling ahead. Heads up. Hostile care package inbound. Hard point. Hard point located. Hard point is secure.
UAV available for tasking.
No, thank you, Tip G. Appreciate that.
Get the counter-UAV.
TACOM. Requesting
point
recon overhead.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Nazir authorizing UAV mission. Semtex out.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Bad guy. 12 o'clock.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Get a UAV operational. Hardpoint locked down.
TACOM, we're flying on cue. UAV returning to tank.
Checking the shot.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy RCXD detected.
Got me eyes in the sky.
Counter UAV available for tank.
Hardpoint is secure.
TACOM Nazir requesting CUAV.
Check.
Focus commencing counter UAV operations overhead. Counter UAV power is 50.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Priority tasking requested.
Focus terminating you.
Assault back drop. Throwing Semtex.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Where do you think you're going? Right where I left you.
Helo incoming on your location.
Enemy sleeper agent.
Lieutenant Sleeper. Cross the jungle. Enemy harp inbound. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Enemy using shotgun.
Hardpoint check. Hardpoint is secure. We have don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
Semtex drone.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hey, alert, Black Ops. We got a mole.
What? I knew it too.
Stim shot.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint lost down.
Semtex out.
God damn, I love this victory. Hotel Sierra.
Make them prepared. They don't stand a chance.
They've added like 3 seasons worth of like melee weapons this season. Like usually you'll only like see 1 or 2. Like most games will not even do 1, man. Like 1 every other season. This season they like added like 6 or something? 5, 6. If we get like another melee weapon next season, I'm gonna like lose my shit, dude. Like dude, what a fucking waste of fucking... Like in this season, the turtle like crossover, it makes a little bit of sense. But I damn well better not see another melee weapon for the next 2 seasons. I don't want to see another one. In fact, I don't even know if I'll grind these ones this season because, you know, I'll probably not unlock it in time, so might as well just grind it next season or some shit. Yeah, more than enough melee weapons to like hold us over to like fucking the next 3-4 seasons, dude. No need to give us anything more. Fucking, it is not content, dude. I don't give a shit, dude. New melee weapon, the way they do it in like like these Black Ops games where they just spam the shit and they barely are any different than the others.
Domination. Secure the objective. Securing Alpha. Third Alpha captured. Losing B. Controlling Bravo.
One on my side.
Keep it that way.
Semtex incoming.
Bravo is on. Losing A. Losing Bravo. Taking B.
securing. Wash my ass.
Secured. Securing Charlie. Losing B.
Enemies use get a UAV on grid.
UAV established overhead.
Blast truck identified.
UAV NPL 50%.
Losing Bravo. Locking down Charlie. Losing B.
Flying in front. UAV
Neutralized.
RCXD
Toss in
moving out.
Semtex.
He was weak, man. The
Break it out, rocket launcher.
Bravo locked.
Hostile field upgrade. Objective
Bravo
capture underway.
Archangel time.
Bravo zone secure.
Enemies using field upgrade.
what the fuck, team?
Send in Semtex.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. We lost B.
Target removed.
Controlling Bravo.
How his teammate not kill this guy? How his teammate not kill?
Taking C. Losing A.
Offshore shooter.
Net call. Napalm strike inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Taking Bravo underway.
Taking stim. Hostile field upgrade. Enemies using field up. Enemy over here.
Taking C. Crimson Actual to rope spy. We know you're here. We're coming for you. We're losing Alpha. Securing B.
Get down. Frag.
Controlling Bravo.
Initiating objective control.
Locked down. Losing B. Losing Bravo.
Single shooter.
Losing B.
I've got this.
Securing B. Controlling Bravo. Bravo zone secure. Losing Bravo. Losing B. Driving RCXD. Securing Charlie. Losing Bravo. We lost B.
Threat clear.
Napalm strike incoming. Securing B. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles reclaimed the lead. Taking Bravo underway.
Eyes on shock charge. Semtex out.
Losing A.
How is that not a one shot, man?
Securing C.
This map was never like close quarters
Securing
friendly.
Charlie. Zone C.
Get down. Frag.
Enemy health source detected. They're taking C. There's a mole among us. Find them. Bomb strike inbound. Hostile UAV established over. Taking B.
Incoming stun. Five by.
Hellstorm incoming.
Hostile field
Teammate, why didn't you fucking push, man?
UAV above.
Then it would have fucking been a decent distraction between the two of us.
In the turret. We have eyes on.
Controlling Bravo.
Cloaker MPL. 50% check.
Counter UAV has been destroyed.
Damn it, Houston, that's not good.
All stations. We are fucking fucked. Escape and evade.
What's up, Slayer? Thank you. Appreciate that. These guys are such dweebs, dude. Last one. But the amount of time I've played it for too long. I've talked about this. Like I've been playing like Call of Duty since like COD 4, like every day, like almost every day. Like the amount of time I've put into like this franchise is a mental amount. It's like a comfort game for me. Yeah, in too deep, way too deep. Like, like I said, it's a comfort game for me. Like, I just like when there's nothing to do gaming wise. I know I can play COD. And there's been lulls in gaming where like there's nothing I want to play, right? It's like COD's good enough. I do wish like a similar game but not COD would come out, and then I could just drop this game, because I do think they've made a mess of the game, like the way, not necessarily the game, but the way it's been handled, and like the just certain corporate decisions that have like bled into the game that's just sort of soured things over the years, and it's just gotten worse and worse. Again, more corporate than actual gameplay often through the years. But yeah, this has been playing this game for too long. It definitely feels like one of those dirty habits that needs to be broken, though, for sure. Like smoking cigarettes, a fucking filthy habit, playing Call of Duty.
Hardpoint. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. Hardpoint locked down. We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
Waypoint marked.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. We've given up.
Engaging. Hostile spotted.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. The lead is ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Fragged.
Gray authorizing UAV mission.
Coordinates marked.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Marking target location.
Requesting recon above.
Waypoint marked.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Sorry, mate. Broke your streak. Requesting recon above.
Hardpoint identified.
That's 5 kills. Get counter UAV in the air.
Hardpoint active.
Moving.
Cloaker in
Hostile
position.
down.
Deploying ETM.
Hardpoint.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
Hardpoint is secure.
Reporting power reserves 50%. Priority testing request received. UAV can stay your grid.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Getting UAV on grid.
Counter UAV terminating ETM.
Tango front.
Hardpoint located.
UAV.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
UAV in the turret. We have eyes on.
Deliver care package on my location.
UAV fuel check 50%.
TACOM, deploy counter UAV.
Cloaker above. Frank.
Not this time, you son of a bitch.
Hardpoint identified.
Timeline expired.
UAV available for tasking. TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Counter UAV 50%.
Get a UAV on grid.
Hardpoint active.
Going in with
Hardpoint
hand,
is
yeah.
UAV commencing
This
surveillance
is
operation.
Dipshot. Running.
Going in with hand cannon.
Fire. Cloaker exiting AOR. UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
Up yours.
check 50%.
They were already dead.
TACOM, mission area's ours. Dispatch cleanup crew.
Plus, often I criticize the game, but I usually give constructive feedback, like things I'd like to see, how they improve it and all. So I think like just being a blind supporter of games is not particularly useful for the game. Criticizing a game but still enjoying it, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone wants to see the things they enjoy being improved. Like, with this game, I say dog shit connection and all. It's like, dude, yeah, the connection's 100 ping, 170 ping in some of the games. It's like, obviously that's gonna not be a great experience, regardless of how much you enjoyed playing the game. Yeah, do something so I don't have to like deal with 100 or 170 ping games on the regular, right? That shouldn't be something I need to deal with. Or I criticize the fact that this map is sort of an advertisement for the TMT crossover, right? Even though technically it's the new map. Yeah, I would have liked to see the permanent grind map variant for this thing and not a variant, unless this is like the permanent one. But I don't think it will be, because I suspect the minute the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event crossover is over, Grind will not have those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle murals all over the place. Again, looks really good, but it's tied to the event. So when they launch the map, I'd have liked to see the original map, and then the kind of like variant versions can be added when the event kicks off. And then, like I said, they can do multiple variant versions of this map. But at the moment, it feels more like, oh, is this kind of like the map where we'll have a ton of ads always plastered on it? Or is this, show me the original map, and then the advertisement style variants can happen during those moments, and it doesn't matter so much, right? A lot of criticism I give and all, but it's usually like in hopes that they will improve these things. And often my sentiments aren't just me being a bitch. It is echoing a larger audience of people that have a feelings the same way. Like they're feeling the same way about it. Like, yeah, this needs to change. They might not be voicing it though, is the sad part. It's usually like, a lot of the stuff I complain is not like some selfish, petty thing. It usually is a problem that the community is feeling and facing. Sometimes my complaints are like, sometimes I bitch to be petty, but even I laugh at myself when I do those things, right? But it's usually the complaining about the game and all, it's in hopes that improvements will be made. And let's not forget, it is very likely a lot of this game is going to carry into the next game next year. It's going to be like the part 2 version of this game, right? So if any time like to say like these are not good, please make sure it's not happening next year. It's important. I think that's a very big reason why like the previous year Modern Warfare 3 game was actually a pretty fucking good game, because they ended up listening. They ended up listening to the community with all those complaints and all about Modern Warfare 2 the new like 2022 one or whatever version of it. And Modern Warfare 3 ended up being a really fucking good game. Like, I've complained often about the finals, like Battle Pass. What they're doing in that Battle Pass, no matter how good that game is scummy. It is manipulative. It's like, they can be the best studio in the world, but the finals battle pass is very scummy. The way it like tricks you into thinking you're progressing through it really fast, and then like it scales up the amount of XP required per tier, so you're actually taking a lot longer end of the like battle pass as opposed to the beginning. That's a cheap way of manipulating the like player base into thinking, oh, I'm progressing through the battle pass so fast, let me buy it now, only to find out, oh shit, I'm gonna have to put a shitload more time into it. That's not a great way of dealing with it. I've complained a lot about finals. I enjoy the game and all, but it doesn't change the fact that I do think there are like things that could be improved, things that I've put decisions that I've done poorly. The spin the wheel event, I got 19 out of the 20, mind you, of the rewards. So I actually, in the very last 3 spins, I ended up getting like the remaining few items that I had. But the last item I had cost 800 points for the finals. So should I want to complete the event and get that final reward, I need to like pay 800 points to like complete it. I'm not paying 800 points to complete that event, dude. Just for the outfit. It's not a great feeling. It wasn't a like great event either. In my opinion, doing something like that. I've also said like the TMT pass, where you have like the free track and the like paid track. Like when they did that last event, I said it was a good idea. I was like, dude, this is just a cheaper way of getting a bundle that you have to just grind out a little bit for. I was like all for it, and I still am all for it. Like I think the like premium track on the TMT thing, that's fine, dude. There's nothing wrong with that. I even like praise them for what's it called, Black Cell. I have no issues with some of the things that people like, some of the stupid things people complain about. Good decisions, smart like marketing decisions, I'm all for that. Not against it.
Requesting recon overhead.
Focus, midway fuel check complete.
UAV MTL, 50%. Check.
This is Focus, we are being RTV.
Thanks for the work.
Like the way they handled Black Cell, I think it was a really smart way of making money, dude.
5 enemies. TACCOM, get a watchdog helo overhead.
This is Avenger. Target WPR. Weapon hot. Avenger, 1-6, 2 back. We can't take much more of this.
Like I always hate like the people that just like blindly support something, man. You're not doing anything to improve the game.
Hostile
blind loyal support is like such a waste, dude. You bought the spiky hair one? That was the one? Dude, I'm not buying it. $8, man. $8 fucking dollars. I don't know, man. That's a pretty thick ass, man. And I don't think I'll use the skin either.
Thought I might see you.
Perfect execution. The Pantheon's
Intel was dead on.
Like the reward skin. I would have dropped 250. I think my limit would have been 250. If the last reward costed 250 and that was the last thing, and I'd get the full skin for the 250 paid down, I'd have done that. I would have done that. Yeah, the finals battle pass, it always gets on my nerves. I hate games that do like a scaling up battle pass. So it becomes really hard to tell how much time you need to put to actually complete the battle pass. Whereas if it was just all equal XP required to get tiers, yeah, even if the like early tiers are a little bit longer and the later tiers are shorter, because say it requires the exact same amount of XP to complete the battle pass in the finals, but each tier is the equal amount, it's the same amount of XP, I'd be significantly happier. It's not the time it takes to complete the finals battle pass. It's the manipulation of you thinking you're progressing through the battle pass faster at the early stages, which will manipulate you into thinking, oh, I'm going to definitely complete this. Let me buy this now. Whereas if you have a realistic idea, like, okay, I'm progressing through the battle pass. This is how much time I need to put in. Okay, I'll fork up for the battle pass. It'd be significantly more acceptable. Not at all complaining about how, like, I think the amount of time it takes to complete the finals battle pass is perfectly acceptable. And the way they do the challenges and how you progress to the battle pass, it's excellent. Like, I love the challenge system in the finals. Like, I think they do a really good job with it. Way better than COD, in fact. The way they handle challenges and stuff like that. I'm fine with that. But it doesn't change the fact that I think what they're doing with the battle pass is not correct, dude. It is kind of not consumer friendly and very manipulative. Like, I think, I don't know about the wheel thing. I think with the wheel of luck thing, okay, the wheel of whatever they do on the game, is I think if they had duplicated protected spins, that would have gone a long way. I think it shouldn't be 4 tickets to get you a duplicate protected spin. Usually in the old days, it was 3, like if you get 3 duplicate supply drops, that guarantees you a duplicate protected something, right? Nowadays, like the games that do supply drops, each supply drop is duplicate protected. So you do not get dupes anymore in supply drops. So they have actually completely gone out of the way to not give you dupes in supply drop system nowadays, right? So with the spin wheel, I think if you do get like 3 duplicates, then you can potentially get a duplicate protected spin. And I think if you're putting in at least 3/4 of the time, like you do like 3/4 of like the grind for the event, it should almost guarantee you you complete the event. I think, in my opinion.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Like, I don't have a problem with the people who don't want to put the time into the event and they want the rewards, they want to pay to skip out on that. I'm fine with that. But I think the people putting in the time into the event, they should get their rewards. If you're not putting your time in, you want to pay to expedite your event, fine, whatever. That's fine.
You can't hide. Hostile shooter.
Hardpoint identified.
Incoming Semtex. Not back here.
Hardpoint stacked. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
The deck's paid in full.
Hardpoint locked down.
It's not about finishing the battle pass, it's the manipulation of the battle pass that phases me. I don't have a problem with the people who grind and they'll complete it, dude. I have a problem that the scaling up tricks people that don't realize it's gonna take a lot longer to complete them. Like, oh, it doesn't phase me. Dude, it's still very, like, manipulative of the thing, them to do that, dude. Doesn't change the manipulation is happening.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
So just be like, no, it's good, I completed it. Doesn't change the fact it's shady.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
That's again, like, that kind of like, oh, just because I've completed it doesn't mean it's wrong. I mean, dude, it's still wrong to be doing that. I'm glad you completed it, and I'm almost completed it. So, like, technically, fine, it worked out fine for me. But I still think it was wrong of them to do that.
Hardpoint identified.
I gotta move on. Don't worry. Happens to the best of us.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile UAV
Confirming
established
kill.
overhead.
Your subback has been destroyed.
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it! Next call, napalm strike inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy on foot. Here we go.
Hardpoint located.
Like, I like the game, dude. I spend money on it and stuff.
Hardpoint active.
But, I mean,
The hardpoint.
I can still see, like, man, this was kind of weird that they did it this way.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Loving them is like different, man. Like I love COD, but I'm not like
Let's get the hell out of here.
deluded into thinking they're like like they're not like everything they do is perfect and completely like just and for the good of the greater good of everything. No. Again, also supporting the game is one thing, right? Like I said, I buy stuff in finals. I literally after Christmas I paid what, like $20 just to get its final points, the final credits, because I knew I was going to spend it on the game for something or the other. So it's not like I hate the game and I'm never going to support the game. That's not the way it goes, right? I like the game, I enjoy it. I am supporting the game financially. So it's not just me saying, oh, I like the game and I'm going to criticize it and hope everything gets better, but I'll never support the game until they fix everything. No, I'm still supporting the fucking game financially. But still, like, there are aspects of it like that make me like, yo, this is not great. Could it change? Are they going to change it? Are they going to listen to me? Maybe, maybe not. Does it matter? Not really, but still, at least I said my opinion and said like, yo, this is not great. Like for me, I've said this many times. A lot of people like wet themselves over SBMM. I actually don't have a problem with SBMM. I don't. I'm like, dude, SBMM, you want to like match me up with my skill bracket and all? I'm fine with that. My problem with the game is it's not SBMM that's causing, it's the EOMM. So it's a manipulation where they're like matching you up to like, it's not SBMM. First of all, it's got SBM involved, but EOMM is more designed to keep you engaged and keep playing. So it's more manipulating your highs and lows to make sure you keep playing. And that manipulation, I disagree with. And the other aspect of like the matchmaking in this game that I heavily disagree with is it's not the SBMM. It's the fact that, man, my connection is absolutely being affected because you're trying to push me in those higher tier lobbies. I know there are like 30, 40 ping games, and yet I'm always getting, like not always, but I'm often getting 100, 200 ping games or like 170 ping games and shit like that.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a friendly.
That's what I have against it, man. It's like, dude, you want to put me in my skill bracket? Fine, but just don't fuck with my connection, dude. Because it absolutely ruins the experience. And again, it's not SBMM that's being run in this game, it's EOMM. So that manipulation of like when you win, when you lose, and how well you're playing, they know about it, dude. They absolutely know about it. And you'd be like, yo, how can they tell, right? Dude, you don't believe me? Just go play Halo for a bit. And there's a Halo, like, Halo's kind of open. If you look on their website or something, a certain website, they'll give you all your stats and details. They can predict your highs and lows for the upcoming games, like how you're gonna perform. And they matchmake to basically, because they know this is how you're gonna perform in the next game. That's how they're matchmaking you per game. It is very manipulative. I'm very against that, dude. And that system is similar to COD. So that's why I'm bringing up Halo, because you can actually see that on their website. When you look up the detailed stats and all for yourself, like you'll see the map prediction. It'll show how you performed, and it'll show how they expected you to perform. It's very weird, dude.
Target in the open. Stay down.
Blind hatred, blind love, all of that is... Not useful. Constructive on both sides. You like something. Why did you like it? What exactly about this did you like is more helpful than you just saying you liked it and you loved it. Right? Why do I think like the premium pass for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing is okay? Because it's like a pretty good deal, man. Like if you're playing the game, you like bundles and stuff like that, you like blueprints, but you can't necessarily always afford the $20 one. This is a pretty good way of getting that, man. You get like a decent skin, blueprints and all that. It's not a bad deal, dude. That's why I think it's okay. Am I gonna personally buy it? Fuck no, man. Probably not. The biggest problem with the microtransactions in this game isn't the cost. It's the fact that blueprints and all don't look the same when you change attachments around, which is so important in this game. That's why I hardly spend money in this game. It's like, dude, your fucking blueprints don't look anything like what they should when I'm using it with the attachments that I want on it. This map really doesn't cater to like close range properly, man. It's really tough. But I'm gonna suffer so much. How did it shoot? Oh, maybe.
Watchdog helo incoming on your location.
Hostile shooter.
Dude, where's my shots going, man? There's ways to make money that is fine, dude. Again, no one's saying you need to stop playing just for criticizing some of the ways they're making money. Also, companies, they do these things, like they'll sometimes push the limits of what they can get away with, hoping to like get away with it. And the fact that you're not speaking up because you're like, oh, they need to make money, so nothing I say will change it. Dude, no, sometimes they very purposely push the limits to see if they can get away with it. They're doing this purposely to just see if what they can get away with. And because you're letting them get away with it, dude, that was perfect. I should have got the kill on that. They'll keep doing it because it's like, oh yeah, we got away with it. Those guys didn't care. They didn't say anything. And I'll tell you one thing, the finals, as nice as they absolutely do that. They don't necessarily push the limits, but they do experiment to see what they can get away with. Because they don't know yet. They don't know what is acceptable and what isn't. And one nice thing about like finals is they are willing to listen to the community and be like, okay, we'll make adjustments. Like with the spin the wheel thing in particular, they did it and they got a lot of bad backlash in the very first time, but they like, look, we're listening, we're gonna make adjustments. And the second one was an adjustment to it, but it wasn't the ideal adjustment. It wasn't great. Like, it still needs more improvement. It's like to say, no, it's in its perfect state. Everything they're doing with the wheel spin is perfect. Is mental, dude. Yeah, I know. I know they have people that talk about this on Reddit and thing. I know. And I could just be posting on Reddit instead of speaking on my stream about it. But I don't post on Reddit. I speak on my stream and I say those same things. I get it. Yeah, I know finals is very good about listening. That's another great thing about finals, which is what I like about the game, is the developers actually do listen to their community. More than just like, I talked about it like in my last final stream, right? Where I'm like, yeah, what's it called? You can even suggest cosmetics, and if it's a popular idea, they will actually implement it into the game. It goes far deeper than that. They actually listen to the community heavily. They take the feedback and they're trying to improve things and all. I actually like finals and the way they dude, I love the fact that finals very regularly does community streams where they're playing their game, where that Oscar guy is playing finals on stream with the community and talking about the game and talking about the changes. I love that. I watch that regularly, dude, when he's live. Finals isn't like my criticism, dude. Trust me, if it was a game I disliked and I actually thought was doing something so wrong that I couldn't stand by them, I might not play the finals. I'm okay with finals, dude. More than anything, often I feel like Call of Duty like skirts the line of like too much, and I'm still playing COD. So I'm not criticizing finals or any game that I criticize for just being like negative or something like that. Nah, dude. It's always like, hope you make it better. If you don't, whatever. What can I do? Nothing. Just like all the people speaking on Reddit, dude, and voicing their opinions, I'm speaking on my streams, dude, and voicing my opinion here. I don't go onto Reddit to like post those things. I use my like stream to discuss these things and like criticize and what's it called? Give my feedback.
The lead is ours. They've taken the lead.
Constructive feedback, regardless of positive or like negative, is important. Again, dude, if you can like articulate why you enjoy something as opposed to just saying I love it, right? That is so much more valuable to any like of these guys than just being like I love it, don't say anything bad. That's not being useful. Like, dude, being useful is like being able to be like, yo, I like it because of these reasons.
They've taken the lead. Stay on task. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
Cloaker in position. Deploying ECM. UAV commencing surveillance operation.
You're falling behind, Crimson.
Cloaker MTL, 50% check. UAV MTL, 50%. Check.
Enemy forces have destroyed your CUAV.
Attachment request received. UAV.
We're winning. Keep it that way. They've taken the lead.
Head through the K location. Eyes on enemy. Disregard. UAV standing by.
Cloaker above. Cranking music. UAV in the turn. Have eyes on. Counter UAV, 50% fuel remaining. UAV fuel check, 50%. Cloaker killing music. Headed home.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Got me eyes in the sky.
Okay, going on. Archangel prepping fire.
Watchdog helo incoming on your location.
Hostile shooter.
Hey.
walking all over you. Have some goddamn pride.
Available for tasking. CUAV prepped for launch. Electronic counter. UAV established over there. Cloaker reporting power reserves 50%. UAV NTL 50%. Check.
No way, dude. Fuck. That sucks.
Underwhelming effort.
Yeah, hype about the Arc Raiders game. I don't know about. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know what it is all about. What Arc Raiders is. I think we did everything, right? So yeah, done with the playing on Grind. It was it's a good map, man. I enjoyed it. It always was difficult. Like, honestly, that melee game was not normal. I remember in Black Ops 4 trying to melee on that map, and it was always a pain in the butt. It was always very difficult. So I got lucky with that game. But yeah, that map has always been like difficult for short range weapons. You have like only the center area to work with, and usually those outer areas you're gonna get like melted. But I mean, people are moving around on the map and stuff like that. So even though I didn't have the best success with some of those, like the shotgun game in particular, but there's viability still. Viability for like a lot of the weapons. This is a fun map. And I actually enjoyed it. I did. I stand by what I said. I'm still scratching my head whether Grind Ooze is the permanent addition to them. Like, this is the map that we're getting, or is this a variant of Grind that's gonna change once the TMT event ends? And if it is not the main map for the game, and it's just the variant version for the event, I would probably prefer to see the main map first, and then seen the variant after. I mean, as far as like variant goes, from all what I've been playing on, the map layout and the things are all the same. It feels the same as far as I remember from Black Ops 4. The variant aspect of it is the graffiti, right? The graffiti is all like turtle themed, which isn't, like I said, which isn't bad. I don't really care. When I was a kid, like really young, I was into like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoons. I didn't read the comics or anything, but I was into the cartoons. And even the movies when they came out, man, even though they were cheesy, I love the movies, man, the turtle movies. But yeah, I used to be like a fan of it as a cartoon. And we went to like Disneyland. Like my parents, like we went on a vacation and went to Disneyland. They took us when I was really, really young. And one of the things that I had for the longest time was a Leonardo doll, stuff like a plushie doll, but it wasn't like a small one. It was like a ginormous one, like child size, not like baby size. Like it was huge. It was huge, and it used to sit in my room for the longest time. I don't know what I think we must have given it away or thrown it or something by the end of it. But yeah, I remember having that for the longest time of my life. Like it used to just sit in my room when I got older also, and yeah, I had this ginormous Leonardo turtles, Leonardo, what's it called, plushie. Legitimately, like I mean, it was huge. It was so big, especially for a kid. Dude, it was pretty. And there is like, I don't remember this aspect of it, but my mom used to tell me about it. Was when we were in the airport and I was hand carrying the like turtle, right? Apparently, like a girl similar age to me, so very young, like wanted the turtle and just kept on like following me and trying to grab the turtle off me or some shit. I don't know what the end result was, whether I gave it to her for a bit. I'm pretty sure like I let her hold on to it for a bit is what the story was. But in the end, we took it back from her and didn't give it to her. And it stayed in my room for a very long time. But yeah, apparently like some child girl similar to my age was like fascinated by it in the airport. But for me, my main memory of it was just how long it stayed in my room. Like I don't remember the like airport scene at all on the way back or anything, but I remember the turtle and how I still enjoy it. Like, I would probably actually still like I wouldn't mind having it back in my room, just as like a memento of my childhood, because it is something that sat in my room for so long, right? Something I remember. I don't know. I don't think I ever played with it. I didn't sleep like cuddling it or anything like that. But it just sat there, right? But that's cool. Leonardo was the turtle. It definitely, the childhood memories definitely makes me want to buy the bundle. Is the sad thing. The sad thing is the nostalgia factor with these bundles and these crossovers. They work. Part of me wants to buy the bundle just to relive that childhood stuffed doll that I had in my room so long, right? Just to have it. But again, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use the skin in the game. I wouldn't use it. I think in hindsight, now that I'm talking about it, I would far prefer getting that stuffed doll as a memento than some stupid skin in this game. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's all there is to Season 2 Reloaded. I guess I'm glad because tomorrow I'm going to play Cyberpunk, and for the next week I'm just going to be playing Cyberpunk because there's nothing going on in any of these games at the moment. I'll obviously jump on when the Turtle event kicks off, so we'll do a stream dedicated to just playing and grinding that Battle Pass or whatever, the event pass. I'm tempted to say I was going to grind and play the like limited time mode, but that depends on how much I'm enjoying the limited time mode. But we will try it out during the event. I'm not going to try it out anytime now. I'll wait till the event kicks off and then I'll jump into that limited time mode and see how it plays out and try it out. Again, really weird that, again, I don't mind the event starting next week, but it is just really weird. We've got the TMNT mosh pit and I'm guessing this is the variant version of the map. This is not the official grind map that's going to be in the game. I'm almost certain. There's zero chance they're going to have this be the official map, right? Like for the next 6 seasons or whatever that are remaining, we're going to have a turtle map. Zero chance. So again, just so weird. Like, dude, just give me the regular version of grind. When the event kicks off, Grind Ooze, great, fun. TMT mosh pit. Good. It makes sense. I think they have this stuff because they want to sell the skins. So, like, they want to maximize time with the skins in the shop, maybe. But, I mean, you could have put the skins in the shop, but save the event for next week, right? Again, the joke is, I can guarantee you why the skins are in the shop right now. Is because the melee weapons have challenges tied to it, and they want you to buy this bundle if you want to skip out on the challenge. Whereas if they waited a week and then put the challenges, you have the challenges for a week, and you unlock the weapons, and you don't like the weapons, you might not buy the bundle or something like that, right? So this is absolutely one of those kind of like stupid things. It's like, dude, they needed to put the weapons into like, okay, the armory thing, this is great. Like it's in the armory, we can unlock it, right? But yeah, you damn well know these bundles are in the shop right now because they would rather you buy the bundle than grind out the challenges, right? And because they put the bundles in the store, it's like, we can't put the turtles and have nothing tied to the turtle event yet. So they've gone and put the event, in, like the event mode in the store, in the game. But the event hasn't yet kicked off. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. But okay, whatever. I mean, in all honesty, I'll tell you. If the event... I don't even know if I want to grind these melee weapons, man. Like, it is not fucking game content giving 4 melee weapons for this reloaded season. And even the, like, DLC weapon that's coming on, like, it's the blade thing. Like, some blade gun. I don't even know if I want to grind that, man. I was like, dude, none of these weapons are, like, exciting to me. It seems more like a chore. I think I was... Did I ever dress up like a turtle in Halloween? I might have too, man. I might have done the same. I used to have a lot of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like, what's it called? Swag, whatever, in my room. I can't remember everything. I definitely had toys. I definitely had turtle toys. I had turtle something or the other. I don't know. I can't remember whether it was bed covers or if it was a towel or both, maybe, man. But I had like bed sheets or something, like linens, which were turtle themed also. And like I said, I had the humongous plushie that was turtles. And I have vague memories that I might have dressed up like a turtle, but I might not have. It's been such a long time, I might not have. I can't remember that. But yeah, I mean, turtles were part of my childhood, for sure. For sure. So definitely the nostalgia factor with the bundles and all is there. But I mean, like I said, I don't see myself using it. Again, for me, the biggest factor, and I keep saying this, I keep saying it, everyone's been saying it for fucking years, is the blueprints are the biggest item in a first-person shooter. And unless the blueprints maintain the visuals, which it doesn't in this Call of Duty game, in all the Call of Duty games since 2019, then the attachments matter. So here's the Krig C, I don't use it. Here's the Compact 92, I don't use it. So, okay, forget it. I'm not buying this, right? Let's go to the next one. Michelangelo. AK-74, I'm not using that weapon. DM-10, I'm using it, right? I actually use this as my main marksman rifle, and I did a really good game with it, right? I was actually looking at this skin yesterday because I was like, dude, I do want a nice skin for the DM-10 with cool traces and something like that. So let's take a peek at it. It's got an underbarrel, flip mag, commander grip, hollow, and heavy stock. So with this blueprint, things that I need to be worried about. The barrel. That barrel is a big part of the blueprint. The stock, big part of the blueprint. Other elements you can sort of like change and it'll be like whatever, right? But that barrel and that stock, if I change that around, that's gonna lose the whole blueprint. So no barrel, heavy stock. I think I use the heavy stock, but I also use a barrel on my DM-10. And I'm not foregoing the barrel for a blueprint. I use the long barrel. I do use the heavy stock. I use the commander grip. Recoil springs won't change the visuals. Optic, not a big deal. Losing the underbarrel, not a big deal. It doesn't seem like that underbarrel is even visible. So having no underbarrel probably won't affect the visual. But I can assure you, if I put any... Wait a minute. Is the barrel just the nub? It's not changing this whole round thing? Oh my god. They might have actually sold me on a bundle here. So the only thing I'm losing in this, with this blueprint, is that little injector thing in the barrel, in the like thing. That is a really cool element of the barrel though. That is like, the animation of it is all part of that. What is the, let's see the kill thing. Oh, you drop a pizza? It's pretty cool, man. And you don't really see the knob personally. See, this is the problem, man. Okay, so maybe they sold me on one. Fuck, I don't know, man. I'll have to debate. I've got a lot of like COD points that I'm not using. And I do like Michelangelo. I liked all the portraits, even though I did get Leonardo when I was a kid. Michelangelo isn't a bad choice. But yeah, this is the thing, right? You need to like, these are the things you have to debate. If that barrel gets completely changed around, like it changed the full like front section, not just the barrel section, but also the like where you hold the thing, right? I would not have bought it. And I'm wondering, like, I don't want to buy the, like, if I buy this bundle, because I think, oh, the only things that's changing is the front thing. And then I see that whole orange section gets changed to like a default thing, I'll be really pissed off. I'll be super pissed off. What's the other blueprint? The AK-74. This is guaranteed it'll change. Tactical laser, balance stock, commander, dude, I don't know if I use any of that shit. Short barrel. I think that blueprint will be a complete waste of money. Let's see. What is my build for the AK? 74. Yeah, it's like none of them. Reinforced barrel. Yeah, see, look at this one. See that? How much of that changes? Like that whole section will change, right? So you lose that. And then the stock, removing the balance stock will again remove that entire section of the thing. And then everything else doesn't matter so much. So that blueprint would be just a complete waste. This would just be a complete waste. Because the minute I change things, the only thing I'll keep is the tracers, right? But I mean, I guess this is like more basic. It doesn't look so good either. What is this? This is the finishing thing. That'd be pretty funny, man. But like, do you have to use Michelangelo for this finishing thing? Emote? Or can you do it with anyone? And wait, what is he catching it with? Why the fuck is he catching it with his... Why would he catch it with his nunchucks? There's no way he's fucking capturing the box and balancing it on his nunchucks. I don't care how good he is, man. This would have made more sense if he was using like the size, like Raphael's weapon. But to catch it and balance it on his nunchucks, that's absurd, dude. I don't know, man. It's too bad you can't buy these blueprints individually also, right? That's another good thing about the finals. At least you can buy this stuff individually. So if you don't want the full bundle, you can just pay a little extra for the blueprint, but not the full price for the bundle kind of thing. These are like a waste, dude. I'll never use a GPR, like the GPR assault rifle or the SVD. Both of these are pretty shitty weapons in my opinion, so I never use this. So Donatello is a big no. What's Raphael? I think Raphael is the C9. And then the GP. I do use the GPMG. What is his CHF barrel Kepler? I don't really use the GPMG enough to care to buy a blueprint for it. Ranger compensator, combat stock, and the CHF barrel. Let's see. Those are the big ones. So the barrel I don't use, and this is definitely changing a lot of the barrel, I suspect. So you'll lose all of that front section of the weapon, I would wager. It's not just the barrel. And I'm not using the combat stock, so you'll lose that also. So again, you're losing like half the like blueprint, more than half, 2/3 of the blueprint by buying that. See, this is the thing, man. I don't know if I want to spend, even though I have tons of COD points, I don't know if I want to even spend 2,400 COD points risking the fact that that barrel might not look the same. Like, dude, I don't know, man. And what else is there? Dude, I'll tell you another thing. This Michelangelo one, dude, he's never done this in the cartoon. Catching a box with his nunchucks. He'll definitely flip and do this shit, but he'd catch it with his hand. Like, he ain't catching it with his nunchuck, balancing his shit, dude. Why did they have to do that? That's so stupid. Why can't they just let him catch it with his hand? Maybe they don't. Why the fuck did they do that? It's so weird, dude. Why is this? Why is this an ultra skin also? What makes it ultra? Isn't it just any like fucking humanoid turtle thing? And I know like their Mastercraft, Ultra, Mastercraft, whatever blueprints, they don't change the visuals if you change some of the attachments. I know that is the case. But that should be like applying to all the weapons, dude. I don't know why they do this shit. Anyway, gave more time to that blueprint thing than it deserved, to be fair. I mean, those bundles than they deserved. Alright, that's it for today. Next skins are gonna be the Power Rangers and DC Comics Batman. Batman would be pretty cool. I never got into Power Rangers when I was a kid, so I don't really care about that. They did Shredder before, Aditya. They did Shredder like 2 years ago or last year or something. The last time they did the TMT. This is like the second time they're doing this crossover. The Turtle crossover. The last time it was Shredder, I'm pretty sure was like a skin. And again, like none of this shit will probably carry forward, right? Who the fuck knows? Who knows? See, that's another thing about all of this shit, right? On the one side, I respect Call of Duty for being honest. Like, look, most of this shit's not carrying forward into the next game. So you only have 1 year to use it. And then anything beyond that is probably bonus factor, right? So they're honest about it because every year they just reset everything, right? But on the other side, it's like, dude, yeah, you're honest about that shit, but like, why? Like, you could definitely carry forward a lot of all of this shit. All of this shit could be carried forward. They choose not to. Anyway, who cares? I probably won't buy the bundle. Let's be real. I've not been putting so much time into this game that I even care about buying anything anymore. We're legitimately talking about like, hey, I'm not playing this game till next week, right? It's like, yeah, I ain't gonna play this game till next week until the event kicks off, which is true. I'm not. I doubt anything's gonna happen between now and next week that makes me want to jump in here. And dude, again, those melee weapons being the like weapon content, I have no interest in grinding them this season. Maybe we'll grind one of them out, we'll see. But I mean, all 4 of them, well, 5 of them. There's going to be all 4 of those turtle weapons plus a skateboard and then some gimmick gun that shoots blades. Yeah, we'll save that for future seasons so we can like grind out the battle pass and have actually something to do while we work on those things. I still haven't finished this battle pass either. Still like stuck on this. I haven't bought it either. Like this is legitimately the first battle pass that I'm wondering whether I'll finish it or not. I don't know if I'll finish this battle pass. I'll try to get to here. That means I'll get my 300 COD points for free, and then I don't need to buy the battle pass. Because if I buy the battle pass, I need to get to here. I need to complete it to get my money back. But so far, I'm all in the positive by not buying the battle pass. I've got 200 COD points, and I'm almost 300 COD points. I'm in the green by not buying this battle pass. I bought the finals battle pass, so I have bought that already. So I did invest in that, even though I was criticizing. Like I said, I was criticizing it because I think it's weird, but I'm fine with supporting the game at the same time. But like the thing, like I said, with Call of Duty, they actually do. It is the same. The same amount of XP is required per tier, right? Like, I don't think they change it. Like, it's not a scaling up battle pass. So they're honest about it, but it is insanely grindy. It takes very long, right? So here I am. When this season started, I was very sure that I was pretty confident that I wasn't comfortable with how much time was going to be required to finish the battle pass, so I didn't buy it, right? Whereas if I knew like there's a lot happening, I would be comfortable and I would have bought it because I'm like, okay, all these events are coming up, all these things are happening, all these things are to do in the game. I'm definitely going to finish it. I'll buy it, right? With the finals, because of the way like the scaling up battle pass is, and I just don't know, I can't calculate, okay, I'm going through it at this pace. I should be able to finish it, right? I'm almost always going to wait till the end before I decide to buy it or not. Because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to buy the battle pass at the beginning of the season because I just don't know. Just because I can't even judge. Whereas with Call of Duty, just seeing the roadmap, I'm like, oh, there's nothing to do in this season. Forget it. No reason to buy the battle pass. Which is sort of what happened this season. I looked at the roadmap. I knew like Reloaded was going to just be melee weapons, which is laughable as far as like content weapons go. Anyway, I'm very curious to know if they're gonna push more melee weapons like in season 3. Oh, what's up, Gunnar? How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. Like it, you know what? Yeah, my point is I hope they don't push more melee weapons for season 3. They put like extra this season. That doesn't mean like I think next season needs to be something like don't put melee weapons as your. Give us something else as content. I was gonna say let me play some bonus games, but at the same time, me thinking about it, I'm like, dude, I don't even know if I want to play bonus games just to chat. Yeah, we'll play a few. Let me wrap it up here, and we'll play a few bonus games. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll play a couple of bonus games that I'll probably crop out. But give me a second. Bye. Yeah, grind map. It's a nice addition. Again, I said it multiple times. I probably would have liked to see the official grind map version, not the turtle variant, but maybe the turtle variant is the official one. Question marks on that.